just a feel.
Hey guys, it's JD. Welcome back to another video. Thought I'd try something a little bit different than how I usually do my videos because my allergies are they're just a little bit too much right now, and your boy's looking like a hot mess. But let's get right into this video. If you haven't already guessed, today we're going to be making some jalapeno cheddar biscuits. Yeah, you can see me do a little dance because I'm very excited. So let's get right into this. First, sorry about the exposure on my camera. Did not realize it was set to so high, but I promise it gets better. In a large bowl, you want to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, and then half a teaspoon of pepper. Now I forgot a step here, but you're going to want to mix all your dry ingredients together before you add in half a cup of cold vegan butter. And if you have this little gadget over here, which is called a pastry cutter, you can use this to cut your cold butter into your flour. If you don't have this, then you can use your fingers to get the same results, but pretty much you're just going to want to work it in until you get a nice sand-like texture. If you are using your fingers, just be careful not to overwork it because you don't want your butter to melt. Set your bowl aside. You can put it in the fridge so that your butter stays chilled while you cut your jalapenos. Now to remove the seeds from the jalapeno, the best method I've found is by rolling your jalapeno like this and pretty much just cutting the stem off. You can just see that the seeds kind of just fall right out. Once your jalapenos are de-seeded, you're going to want to slice your jalapenos as thinly as possible. Having a sharp knife really helps a lot, but if you don't, just do your best. Alternatively, you can just chop your jalapenos into tiny bits. I like slices just because I think it looks cooler. Add your sliced jalapenos to your flour and butter mixture, 1 cup of vegan shredded cheddar cheese. And if you're wondering which cheese I'm using, I like to use Earth Island. And just mix it all up. Next, you're going to want to add in your non-dairy milk, anywhere between half a cup to 3/4 cup. But you're going to want to add in your non-dairy milk 1/4 cup at a time. Mixing in between, you just want to add in just enough until your dough comes together.
Hey, let's go. Like Presto. I don't know. It's just a feel, just a vibe.
Transfer your dough onto a lightly floured surface, and don't worry if it's looking a little crumbly and not together, because the next step, we are going to knead it until it kind of just forms into one uniform dough. Using your hands or a rolling pin, just flatten your dough out until it is about 1 inch thick. Cut out your dough into circular discs, and if you don't have a cookie cutter, you can always just do what I'm doing and use a plastic cup. Just be careful with what kind of cup you're using. The one that I use cut out my biscuits a little bit too big, and these do expand quite a bit in the oven. So if you do have something that is around 2 inches in diameter, that would be perfect.
It's just a feel, just a vibe.
Carefully transfer your biscuits onto a lined baking tray, either on parchment paper or silicone mat, making sure that they are slightly touching each other. And this is just going to help them rise evenly when they're baking in the oven. Next, just transfer these into a fridge and let them chill for 30 minutes. Once your biscuits are done chilling, just lightly brush on some melted vegan butter on top, and then bake your biscuits at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 18 to 20 minutes. And once they're done baking, just remove them from the oven and you've got yourself some delicious cheddar jalapeno biscuits.
What? It's just a feel, hey. See everybody dancing on my feet. I see you on my feet. Came to give you something that you never seen.
And that is that, guys. I'm going to end the video off here. Let me know down in the comments if you actually preferred the way that I filmed today's video without having my whole face in the intro and outro. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot with the whole algorithm thing. I don't really know, to be honest, but anyways, I will see you guys next week. Take care.
Like Presto.